kind of rounding out the topic of open architecture, an intentionally vague question we'll go down the line, but Steve, I'll start with you. What's ahead? What do you see as the future of open architecture in our space?
So for the futures, I think one of the areas that we're focused on, and it's going to be a big driver for us commercially, is taking this openness concept and driving it down below the controller. So today we have a program where we have a number of different manufacturers we work with, elevator controls, wireless lock providers, intrusion, all these different third-party products that we can integrate into the Mercury controller so that it adds more value from a Mercury standpoint, but to our end customer, or to our partners, they essentially get to consume all of this information through the investment they've already made from the integration of Mercury. So the more we add into the Mercury controller, the more valuable the relationship is between us and our direct partners. To an end customer, if they, again, standardize on Mercury and make that investment, in 5 years down the road, there's a new wireless lock manufacturer, or there's other cool widget that should be complementary with access control in one way, shape, or form, then having the ability to rapidly adopt and bring that product into our environment brings them additional value on something they've already invested in. So as we look towards the future, and I don't want to steal a lot of Damon's thunder, I'll throw it over to him and let him get into the specifics, but we are creating an environment that will allow basically third parties to take control of their destiny in terms of developing these interfaces. Today, we have to do all of that in-house, or most of that in-house, which means Mercury becomes the bottleneck. In the new world, there will be a technology partner program that kind of gives the power to the device manufacturers so that we can scale much greater and drive that value prop both for OEMs as well as our end customers.
Now, Damon, it's your chance to reclaim your thunder.
Yes.
What do you want to add here?
Well, I'd like to hit on the interoperability piece to that, because we view in the future our product as creating even more synergies across different types of components, like the wireless locks that Steve talked about. And as we offer that to our collection of system providers, we are now allowing an end customer to have choice not only for access control functionality, but as they look at adopting other periphery or neighboring technologies, the standardization, I guess, that we make by supporting those devices allows them to have choice not only on the different types of devices downstream that they use, but also the host providers. And like Steve said, one of the pitfalls is maybe not all the system providers support all those types of integrations. In the future, making those integrations more and more consumable by our system providers is another big aim for ours. So that when you go to, you're trying to buy Mercury panels and you have a particular application you're interested in, you have choice across those system providers, and it's more of a standard or more of a rule that they all support these types of integrations versus only a few select ones. So we really hope with this open technology development environment that Steve was talking about, down more on the embedded side, more on the controller, that will really foster some collaboration and support for all those system providers working with those applications and those integrations.
Nice. It takes a village.